Good morning, my friends, and happy Saturday. It is early on Saturday morning, and I am up getting ready, making coffee for Doug. He has to be out of the house earlier than the rest of us. This morning is a big day for him. It is his, what they call, rite of candidacy for his deacon training. It's just one more big step towards it all. He's not going to be ordained, God willing, until 2025, but there's a lot of little steps along the way, and this is one of them. And we're thrilled that Adam's home on spring break. He came home last night, so he'll be able to go. And of course, there's that guy who slept on the couch last night, because we are so thrilled that Anna's here for the weekend. So Doug will have a nice showing at the Mass today. We will all be there to support him and be happy for him. He has to leave. He has to be there by 8:45. We don't have to be there until like 9:15. So we are taking separate cars, because as soon as it's over, we have a little breakfast to go to. And then Doug and I have to go right to our church to pre-Cana. We have a marriage prep weekend. That's where we were last night. It was wonderful. We have a lot of great couples. We have 12 couples, and really, really, really good couples. So we had a good time last night with them, and we will continue that today. We will probably be a little bit late because of all the things we have going on this morning. So anyway, that's about it. Like I said, I'm just up to make some coffee for Doug so he can have that in the car, and some tea for myself, and I'll get ready and we'll get out of here. I will try to, I'm not sure, we'll see. I'm going to try to video a little bit of the part of the Mass, like the ceremony part of the Mass, but we'll see what happens. So I will let you go for now so I can get this coffee and tea done, and I'll be back later and we'll chat.
Kurt Populite. Present. Louis Crescenzo.
Present.
Edwin Santos.
Present.
Barry Steele.
Present.
Douglas Stetzer.
Present.
Dear sons, the pastors and teachers charged with your formation, and those who affirm that they know you, have given a good report of you, which we fully trust. In response to the Lord's call, do you resolve to complete your preparation, so that in due course you are made ready to undertake ministry in the church through holy orders? I do. Do you resolve to form your mind and heart in such a way that you will be able faithfully to serve Christ the Lord and his body, the church? I do. The church receives your resolve with joy. May God, who has begun the good work in you, bring it to fulfillment. Amen. Please rise.
Okay, on to the next thing. Actually, it's a very bumpy road. That was really, really nice. Mass was beautiful, and I'm just so glad that we were able to be a part of it. So Doug is now officially a candidate for the diaconate. Before, he was an aspirant. I mean, you know, the first 2 years are pretty much like you figure out if this is what you really want to do. Or you let God figure out if this is really what you want to do. What do you want you to do? So, you know, they made their vow today to, you know, continue their education, continue their training, continue their Formation. Thank you. I could not think of the word. So that was really nice. And our bishop was there. You know, he's like one of the big cheeses. And him and Andrew and Adam, mostly Andrew, but Adam too, they have a very special bond. Just because of something that like went on in the church 9 years ago, like an activity that the kids were involved in. The bishop really took to my kids, and just like he was so happy to see him. As soon as he saw him, he pointed to him and went. So they stood there talking for a while. It was really nice. What else? And then we went, I was in charge of the caterer because I kind of took that role on. It was just easier this way for the breakfast. So we had a local bagel shop do breakfast sandwiches and bagels, and other people brought things. There's this, one of the wives makes the most amazing cheesecake you've ever had in your life. They make the Cheesecake Factory cheesecakes look like meh. Kathy makes amazing cheesecakes, and I did have a couple bites of a piece of one because they are so good. But we had breakfast sandwiches. We had sausage and bacon and ham and pork roll and bagels and all different kind of cream cheeses. Some people bought croissants, danishes. We had mimosas. We had orange juice and all kind of juices and coffee and all kind of fruit. So it was so nice. I didn't show you, it was so loud. It was so loud with everybody's families and everybody just rejoicing and fellowshipping. I had a bagel sandwich. I had a huge pile of fruit. And I had a couple bites of Kathy's cheesecake. So it was really delicious and it was a lot of fun. We had a good time. You know, these guys are really close. I mean, they've been through a lot together in 2 years, you know, classes and papers and tests and doubts and, you know, can I do this? And so it was really nice seeing and meeting some of the guys I've never met before. So, but now we are done that. We took 2 cars. The boys are headed home, the boys and Ann. And Doug and I are heading back to church for the second day of marriage prep. It starts like about now, so we're going to be a little bit late, but they know that. And that's about it. So, yeah, I will be back when I can be back. Probably not until later tonight. I will try to show you my dinner at marriage prep. There's a local restaurant called Botto's that the church uses for a lot of catering. It's a very nice Italian restaurant. And that is where we are getting dinner from tonight for the lead couples and all the engaged couples. We have a very nice dinner after Mass. So that is what we are having tonight. So we're trying to figure out something fun to do tomorrow with the kids. We talked about an escape room. We talked about axe throwing. And then Doug mentioned bowling. So I think that might be what we do. We definitely want to do something fun in the afternoon with them since we've been pretty tied up all weekend, so we will see. Well, my friends, what a day. I did not pick up the camera at all at pre-Cana just because the only thing I would have shown you was my dinner, and I kind of forgot. We had a delicious catered dinner, sausage and peppers and chicken parm and pasta. It was good, but I'm full. Just between eating out last night, this morning, tonight, and now breakfast tomorrow morning because we're going to the church for breakfast. It's going to be a rough weekend, my friends. Look who's home.
It's me.
Yes, this mama's heart is full. I got this one, who's getting a haircut Tuesday.
Yeah.
I got this one, who's, well, always here now.
No.
And even Ann is here with us for the weekend. She's upstairs showering. So we got the fights on. Adam's excited. Why are you excited?
I won.
Adam had a little bet on the fight, a little parlay, and won $40. So he's excited.
That's my first win after like 15 consecutive losses in different sports. So, needless to say, I'm not good at it, but I did it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. So it was a wonderful day. It was absolutely wonderful, you know, this morning with Doug, seeing him being accepted as a candidate, and then spending a wonderful weekend at Pre-Cana. We had some amazing couples, didn't we?
Yeah, they're really nice.
Really great couples.
Really nice.
And I feel like we say that every time, but we really did. And our 3 small group couples were phenomenal. So you can just tell, you can just see the love between them, and you just know that they're going to be successful. You can just tell.
Successful marriages.
Successful marriages is what I mean. Yeah. So, but that's it. So tomorrow we have the church. These guys have to get up and cook. Yeah. So we're going to go to bed early. And then Ann and I are going to go to the breakfast. And we talked about doing something fun tomorrow afternoon. We've been throwing a lot of ideas around, and I don't know, bowling seems to be sticking. So we'll have to see what happens. But for now, I am calling it. It is only 8:30. I'm beat. I am going to curl up, read my book. I'm not sure if there's a big break in the fights. I don't know. I think I'm just going to blow off the fights tonight and read my book and fall asleep early. So that's my plan. So I will see you all in the morning, my friends. Good Sunday morning, my friends. Up, dressed, ready to head over to church for the breakfast. Already went to Mass yesterday. Don't have to worry about that. But we are going over for the breakfast. Andrew, Adam, and Doug left around 7 because they will be cooking, so they have to do all the prep work. They'll be working the omelet station, so they have to get over there early to prep the onions and the peppers and the ham and the cheese and the spinach and all that fun stuff that you put in omelets. Anne is upstairs getting ready to leave. I heard her in the bathroom. I'm all ready except for some lipstick. And I'm just trying to clean up Andrew's temporary bedroom. The air mattress has a hole in it. So it deflated last night. He ended up sleeping on the couch. So we're in the market for a new air mattress. I want to get a really good one, like kind of like the ones that are like raised off the ground, because we use it a lot, especially now with Anne coming down and things like that. Although, if Adam's at school, Anne uses Adam's room, but it's still nice to have one. Not sure what we're doing today once the guys get home. We talked about going bowling, so that'll be fun if we do that. I would love to see if they want to like head over to the outlets. I want to look at the Corningware Corel outlet, because they have not just Corningware and Corelware. They have a bunch of like kitchen stuff and things like that. And I'm still on the hunt for bento boxes for Doug and I for the summer. And just for any time, actually, especially with track season coming up, because you know we like to pack food. It just helps us stay on track with our food consumption and also, honestly, with our monetary budget. So, yeah, we'll see. The kids are chirping a little bit about wanting to go out tonight. We had a very generous gift certificate from a friend for a little pub a couple towns over, and the kids have never been there and they're dying to go. I really, really want to cook at home. We have been out. I mean, you saw Friday night. We had pizza at Marriage Prep. Saturday morning, we had the breakfast at Doug's Deacon Thing. Last night, we had dinner at Marriage Prep. This morning, we are going to the church for breakfast. I'm like, I feel bloaty from all the sodium. So I'm really trying to flush that out of my system. Actually, I need to make my electrolyte water right now. I have not had that yet today. So I need to make that now. I just make a homemade electrolyte water. I don't use any mixes or anything because most of them have too much sugar or artificial somethings in them for me. I just use water. I use water. I use a couple shakes of real salt, not like Morton's or anything, like real sea salt, like Celtic sea salt, or I use the Redmond's real salt. And usually I just squeeze in half of an organic lemon into that, or I just use some organic lemon juice. And that is my electrolyte water for the day. Usually it's this much. I'm guessing that's about 32 ounces. I'm not sure. And it just sets me up for the day because it gives me all those good minerals that I've lost throughout the night. And, you know, people are like, ooh, that's gross. Honestly, it's not. You get used to it, and it's really not bad. I just suck it right down, and it really, really has helped. So, hoping it helps to get rid of some of this bloat today. So I guess that's about it. My plan for breakfast is to have scrambled eggs with maybe a tablespoon of cream chip beef on top, or an omelet. I haven't decided yet. I will probably have one hash brown patty. They make those in the oven. They don't fry them, so they're about 5 points. I'll probably have a little bit of bacon and a slice of toast. So that will keep me good until we decide what to do for dinner, because you know we don't eat lunch on Sundays. So anyway, that's what's going on here. I am going to suck this down. I forgot ice. I like my water cold. I'm going to go check on my chickie chicks and wait for Anne to get ready, and we're going to head out. So I will definitely show you the breakfast and try to get a shot of my guys cooking. This guy right here, that is Denise from Dish with Dee's son. And of course, you know these three. These are our omelet makers today. They're doing a great job. What's your job today, Pat? Coffee. That's right. Pat is the coffee man. And tea. Remember us tea people.
The hot water.
I know. It's all good. So he made my omelet. I'll show you that in a second. But this is the calm before the storm. Mash should be over any minute, and it's going to be crazy. There's the perfect omelet that Adam made me. It is ham and cheese.
What a great color. They've been coming out pretty decent on my end.
Well, friends, something else checked off for this weekend. We were at the breakfast so much later than we intended. So we got there and went over to Mass. So I waited for her to eat. So she got back over and we ate. And then I was just talking to everyone. Shocking, me talk to people. But everybody, you know, like, word spreads, and everybody, you know, heard about Andrew, and everybody was asking me, how's Andrew doing? How's Ann doing? And I just love that we have such a wonderful community at church. You know, yes, they are our church community, but they're also our friends, and the way they care so much about what happens to you and your family is just, it's really heartwarming. And so it was really nice to talk to people, and everybody was congratulating Doug, because the priest announced it at Mass that, you know, him and the other guy from our parish made their rite of candidacy. So everybody was coming up and congratulating him. So that was really nice. Just such a wonderful, wonderful church community. I just absolutely, you know, 11 years ago when we made the switch here, it was a hard switch. Left my childhood parish, and it was the best switch. It just was. We just truly love it here. Yeah. So now the boys have Doug's car. The boys and Ann are on their way home. Doug and I are here. The guys all need to shower because they smell like breakfast.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go bowling, and I think go over to the outlets. Because, like I said, I wanted to look for that bento box. And Andrew wants to look in the game store or something. I don't know.
I thought you were going to get those heating pads too.
I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am going to get the heating things. So, anyway, that's our plan. Of course, I'll bring you along. And, oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. A couple things. Some good news things. So, I told you Andrew's working toward his sub certificate. He passed the next step, so it's getting close. So soon he will be able to start substituting in public schools. Right now he can substitute in Catholic schools, and he has been subbing. He subbed on Friday at his alma mater. And what I didn't tell you was they're looking for a throws coach, and he applied for the job and he got it. So he is the new throws coach for his alma mater, for the track and field team. He is super duper excited about that. The head coach is someone who he really looks up to, who he never had as a teacher, but had as the the drama coordinator. Like, she was the one who did all the plays and stuff, so he knows her really, really well. They know each other really well, so it'll be a good fit, I think. So he's really excited about track starting, and with that job, he will be able to also still substitute or teach or whatever. So that's a good thing. So that's Andrew's good news. Adam's good news is Adam got a paid internship for the summer. We are thrilled. It is local-ish. It is right in Maryland, so we need to figure out housing for him, which will probably, he will live on campus for the summer. We just have to figure out like how they do that and how we pay for that and stuff like that. It'll be an apartment, so he'll be able to cook his meals and stuff, which is good. And you know, Mama will fill his freezer with freezer meals and all that good stuff. So he will be working at a facility for 12 to 20-year-old young men who have some criminal issues, some mental health issues, things like that. It is a live-in facility for them, non-violent offenders. And that's where he will be working with his psychology internship. He will be working 5 days a week, 8-hour shifts, but they will vary. He could work, you know, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and be off Monday, Tuesday, and then the next week, you know, do it different. He could be working day shift. He could be working afternoon. He could be working evening. It's all going to change constantly. So he's really looking forward to that. And it's actually really good money for a paid internship. So we're excited about that for him because his bank account is dwindling from last summer. So, yeah, so good, exciting stuff. We're excited about that. And, you know, anxious to see what all this brings for the boys. So with that said, I am going to go chit chat with this guy, and we'll bring you along bowling and outlet shopping. Outlets are quite busy today. We split up from the boys. We were on a quest to get, what were we on a quest for? Socks for Doug. Brown socks. It is impossible to find tan or brown socks. I think the boys are over this way. But we did find them. We found them on clearance at Jockey. I bought a sweater. I got the stuff I needed at Corel, but not everything. They did not have any bento boxes. They had glass bento boxes, and I don't want glass for the beach. I love glass, but I don't want glass for the beach. So that's okay. We'll keep looking. So now we are going to find the boys and gather the, oh, there's one boy right there. Gather everybody up and head to bowling. So we were all ready to go and met back up with the boys, and I mentioned to Anne that Francesca's, it's a chain store. It's like a little boutique-y type store. I love it. All of their clearance was down to $5 because all they had left were like extra smalls. And their stuff I think runs a little bit small, some things. So I told Anne, and she's like, "Whoop, I'm going," because she's a tiny little thing. So they went down to Francesca's, so we're just waiting for them to get back. I did buy a sweater at Francesca's that I really like. Very not me, but I thought it was kind of cool. And it was on clearance for $15. Couldn't say no to it. I'll definitely show you when we get home. But we just went and bought a new game that I've been wanting called Tapple. I saw it online, and it was kind of expensive online. Well, they had it here in the game store for half the price that it was online. So I'm really excited. I'm hoping that everybody will want to play it tonight.
Maybe.
Adam?
What?
Play Tapple tonight?
Sure. Why not?
Okay, we are at the bowling alley. We are all officially in.
You got
and
this.
It is Anne's turn.
You got this.
Come on, Anne.
Oh my god, I'm like nervous.
Oh,
Nice. Anne ended up picking up the spare on her.
I hook it a lot. Like, that's my
Anne picked up the spare on her second shot. Yeah, Andrew just threw a gutter ball, so. Okay, at least he got a few that time. Now it is Doug's turn. Okay, next up, the expert. Oh, or not. So, Back in the day, Doug used to bowl in a league, and Doug was very good. And he just kind of flubbed it a little, but he only left one. Let's see if he can pick up the spare. Oh, there it goes. And he did it. Okay, so that was pretty bad. Doug used to consistently bowl well over 200. He said that the floor is not slippery enough for his style. So that was pretty bad, but we're gonna do another one and it doesn't matter, it's all fun. Okay, that was pretty bad. There was some improvement, but Adam kind of,
I don't want to talk about it.
yeah, that's okay, it was all good. I feel like we are bleeding money this weekend. And why?
What did I do?
That's why. He needs a new air mattress. Or wait, maybe it's her fault. No, it's Adam's fault because Adam's home on spring break. Yeah. Everybody would have a bed if Adam wasn't home. Okay, so bowling was a lot of fun. We stink.
I won.
But it was fun. He won.
I came in a close second.
He used to be so good. He really, when he bowled in a league every week, he was very, very good. But it's been years, and he was complaining the floor was sticky and not slidey. And he's a slider bowler. So we had a really good time. Then we hit Walmart and spent too much money. We needed a new air mattress. The ones that we had were like the old school kind when they first came out, and both of them have holes in them now. So we bought a good one. I need a lipstick, and the lipstick I like from one of the all-natural companies is out of stock, so not going to be getting that anytime soon. So I grabbed something that was half decent at Walmart.
I should go for the second exit.
Doug just got off the wrong exit. The sun is wicked. Oh my goodness.
I'm so used to getting off this way.
I was wondering where you were going, but I don't know where I'm going. So anyway, and I had to get candy at Walmart because you know how I belong to St. Vincent de Paul, and we do the baskets for the holidays. When we do the Easter food baskets, if any of the homes have children, which most of them do, we also make Easter baskets for the kids. And instead of taking it out of our budget, we all just donate candy. So I bought 4 bags of candy at Walmart. Careful of that lady.
Yeah,
I bought 4 bags of candy at Walmart to donate to that tomorrow night at our meeting. And hangers. I bought a box of 50 hangers because we are like out of hangers. So good Walmart trip. And now we are heading over to a little town called Pittman to go to Merriman's Pub. We have a gift card, and that's what we're gonna do to end our fantastic fun weekend. So I'll show you when we get there. So this restaurant is in an old bank. They kept most of the architecture. It's pretty stinking cool. This is like a really big thing in Jersey now. We used to have these big old banks, like historical banks, and now they're turning them all into like brew pubs and breweries and restaurants. Finally home. Finally home. I feel like I haven't been here all weekend. Bad lighting, I know. Just wanted to show you real quick what we bought at the outlets. I told you I went to the Corning outlet to get the to look for bento boxes, and they didn't have them. But I also needed these things. These go in the Pyrex portable things. They're what keeps it hot or cold. So I got 2 of those because ours are both broken. Then they had, you know, we always use the Pyrex little dishes for lunches and stuff. They had the little 4-inch lids, I think these are, for 16 cents. They only had the olive green color. I don't care what color they are. But what happens after time, because we use them so much, is that they split. So I replaced a bunch of those, 16 cents each. Replaced a couple of our 4-inch ones, or wait, these are 2-inch? I don't know, whatever. These size, they were $1.99, and then this size was $1.99. So I got 3 of those. Oh, Adam's got her. And then I also got at the Corning outlet. These were on clearance or on sale for $1.98. They had a whole bunch of different styles. So I could have went crazy, but I already have a lot of them. So I thought these would be fun for when I pack Andrew's lunch, or when Andrew packs Andrew's lunch. He is a massive Batman fan. So they have a Batman one. And of course, you know, the rest of, they're all Star Wars fans. So here is a Mandalorian one with, I know it's not Baby Yoda, it's Grogu, and it says, "This kid's with me." So I got those. That's everything I got at the Corning outlet. It is so impossible to find tan man's socks. Like, they're just plain. Doug just wanted plain ones. We finally found them at Jockey, and they were all on clearance. So Doug got sock wasted. He bought a bunch of pair of just these plain brown ones, and then a bunch of pairs
Come here. All right. Hey, all right.
of these. So that was a really good find.
Come here.
Please make her stop barking so I don't have to stop the video.
What? Why?
I got some.
Here is your reminder. Rinse sprouts.
Alexa, stop.
Real life,
I'm
friends.
getting her a treat. I don't care.
Real life. I got. Ari's just so excited to see us because she hasn't seen us in a few hours. Anyway, I got some suede cleaner for my Uggs because my Uggs are a hot mess. Oh, and I told you I bought a sweater at Francesca's. I would have loved it if they had a small, but this will do. I got a medium. I just thought it was so cute. It's a cardigan, and it's like a chunky cardigan, and it's got all these little different color like balls on it. And I just loved it. I thought it was really cute. I think it'll look really cute with a pair of jeans, and it's kind of lightweight, so, and I think it'll wear right into spring. So it was on sale for $15, and I thought that was a really good deal. And last but not least, at the outlets, this is the game we bought, Tapple. I've been looking at it online. It was half the price at the game store in the outlet. It's got the alphabet, and what you do is you pick a card, like this example is pizza toppings, and it has, you start the timer, and you have 10 seconds to like knock down a letter. Like if it was pizza toppings, you knock down the M and say mozzarella, or you knock down the P and say pepperoni. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and as soon as we all get changed and comfy and in our jammies, and I might make a cup of tea, we are gonna sit and play a game of this. Then I'm heading to bed. Honestly, I told Doug I wanna be tucked in bed by 9 o'clock. So I'll show you our game, and I'm gonna go put all this stuff away, get comfy, and we'll show you the game, and that will be it for the night. These animals, go at them.
Cat.
Dog.
Rodent.
Whale.
Elephant.
Ferret.
Turtle.
Piranha. Aardvark.
A giraffe.
Ostrich.
Snake.
Lion. Badger.
Kangaroo.
Nematode.
Fish.
Get the dog.
Hippopotamus.
Jaguar. Monkey.
Adam.
Iguana.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, so we have a big tie. Time to go to a tiebreaker. That game is so much fun. If you like word games, definitely look for Tapple. But my friends, that is it. That is taking us. I know you want to go to bed. She wants to go to bed. That is taking us to the end of the weekend. It's kind of early still, but we are completely and utterly exhausted. It was a very busy but very fulfilling weekend. So we are going to climb into bed and just probably read until we fall asleep, which might be a chapter or two for me. Thank you so much for spending the weekend with me, taking time out of your busy day to watch my videos. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd love you to hit that subscribe button and also click that notification bell. Leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up. Any interaction you have with me helps my channel, and it also tells YouTube that you like my content and they will share it with more people. So thank you so much. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. We certainly did, and I look forward to the week ahead. So my friends, I will see you all in my next video.